You've probably felt like you're stuck in the same cycle, repeating the same patterns day after day, wondering why nothing changes. In this video, I'm going to reveal the key to breaking that cycle and transforming your life once and for all. If you're ready to understand how your thoughts and emotions shape your reality and learn how to reprogram them to create an extraordinary future, stay with me until the end. Right now, you belong to a rare group. You're part of the 1% who've chosen to take control of their destiny, not because you clicked on this video, but because something deep inside you knows there's more. That spark of consciousness, that pull toward transformation, is your nervous system signaling that you're ready for change. Take a look at your life right now. Assess where you are, the thoughts you have, the emotions you feel, the circumstances you face. All of this is connected by a precise scientific pattern. The other 99% live their lives in repetition, recycling the same thoughts, feelings, and experiences day after day, wondering why nothing changes. But you're different. What sets the 1% apart isn't their circumstances, background, education, or connections. The real difference is the ability to step out of time, to create change in the present moment before any physical evidence exists in your outer world. Your brain is firing and connecting circuits right now as you listen to these words. Every thought you have triggers a cascade of neurochemical reactions. Most people wait for something outside of them to change how they feel inside. That's the old model, living by cause and effect, stuck in the same neural patterns that create the same life experiences. The 1% understand a profound truth. Transformation doesn't happen in the future. It happens now, in this moment, when you decide to become someone new. Your body, your cells, your genes don't know the difference between an experience happening in the external world and one unfolding in your inner world. This is the gateway to personal evolution. You're not here by accident. Your consciousness has brought you to this exact moment because you're ready to break free from the conditioning that has controlled your life. The question is, are you willing to become something extraordinary? Think about it for a moment. By the time you're 35, 95% of who you are is a memorized set of behaviors, emotional reactions, unconscious habits, attitudes, and routines. It's like your nervous system is stuck in a groove, playing the same song over and over again. And here's the fascinating part: your body has become addicted to the emotions generated by past experiences. Those emotions are creating the same thoughts, which lead to the same choices, which produce the same experiences, resulting in the same emotions. Every time you have a thought, you create a chemical. If you repeat that thought, you create a neural network in your brain. It's like carving a path through a forest. The more you walk it, the clearer and easier it becomes to traverse. When you think the same thoughts that create the same feelings, you're teaching your body to live in the past. Let me share something profound with you. Your thoughts have that much power. Every thought sends signals to your cells. When you live in constant stress, thinking about your problems, your body stays in a perpetual fight or flight mode. Your genes are being influenced by your thoughts. This isn't philosophy. It's science. And here's the most interesting part. Most people try to create a new future while still clinging to the emotions of the past. They want a new relationship, but are still carrying the wounds of the previous one. They desire financial abundance, but are still feeling the lack. They want health, but are living in the emotion of illness. It's like trying to drive a car with one foot on the brake and the other on the accelerator. The quantum field doesn't respond to what we want. It responds to who we are being. When you rise from meditation being the same person, living by the same thoughts and feelings, you haven't created any new neural networks, signaled any new genes, or taught anything new to your body. To break the habit of being yourself, you need to become aware of your unconscious behaviors. Observe how you speak, how you move, how you think. These automatic programs have been governing your life, but the moment you become aware of these patterns, you gain the power to change them. Your consciousness is like a flashlight illuminating the dark corners of your subconscious mind. That's where true transformation begins, not in learning new information, but in applying it to free yourself from the prison of your past conditioning. By understanding this, you realize that creating something new in your life requires you to become someone new. Let me talk about something remarkable that's happening in your brain right now. Your nervous system is constantly changing, reconfiguring, and adapting with every new thought and experience. Scientists used to believe your brain was fixed after childhood. They were wrong. The science of neuroplasticity shows us that your brain is like plastic, moldable and adaptable at any age. You are a quantum being living in a quantum universe. At the deepest level, you're not made of matter. You're made of energy and information. Your thoughts aren't just abstract concepts floating around in your mind. They're real patterns of energy extending into the quantum field. When your thoughts focus on survival, you activate stress-related genes. But when you shift your thoughts, practicing gratitude, living in creation rather than survival, you activate genes that promote health, vitality, and regeneration. This is where frequency comes into play. Everything in the universe is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. Thoughts of fear and stress generate low, slow frequencies. Love, joy, and gratitude generate high, fast frequencies. Think of a radio tower transmitting its frequency to the quantum field. The quantum field doesn't respond to what you want or what you say. It responds to your energy, your frequency. When your thoughts and feelings are coherent and aligned, you transmit a clear signal. But when your thoughts say one thing and your emotions say another, you create interference in your signal. That's why meditation is so powerful. When you close your eyes and focus inward, reducing your brain waves from beta to alpha and then to theta, you change your brain chemistry. You exit the analytical mind and enter the subconscious mind. It's in this altered state that true change happens. When you combine a clear intention with an elevated emotion, you're no longer limited by time and space. You operate in the quantum field where all possibilities exist. Your energy literally begins to affect matter. This isn't mystical thinking, it's quantum physics. The energy centers of your body, known in ancient traditions as chakras, start moving energy differently as you elevate your energy through meditation and conscious thought. These centers begin to spin faster, creating a stronger electromagnetic field around your body. This field becomes more coherent, organized, and powerful. This is the science of transformation. It's not just positive thinking, but combining clear intention with elevated emotion, understanding that your energy affects everything around you. When you change your energy, you change your life. When you alter your frequency, you change what you attract and create in your physical reality. Your brain is changing right now as you grasp these concepts. New neural networks are forming and new possibilities are opening up. This is the power of applied neuroscience combined with quantum physics. The ability to literally change your brain, your genes, and your reality through conscious thought and elevated emotion. When you wake up every morning, your brain shifts from delta waves to theta, then to alpha, and finally to beta. In the beta state, you're in your thinking mind, processing everything through the lens of your past. But when you close your eyes and slow down your breathing, something magical happens. Your brain begins to shift from beta to alpha and then to theta. It's in this state that transformation becomes possible. Let me explain what happens in your brain during this process. The beta state is your analytical, thinking mind. It analyzes, judges, compares based on what you know from the past. As you enter the alpha state, you start to slow down. and the voice of your analytical mind becomes quieter. It's here that you can begin to program your autonomic nervous system with new information. In the theta state, you go even deeper. It's here that you access your subconscious mind. Think about it. Your subconscious mind processes 40 million bits of information per second, while your conscious mind processes only 40 bits. When you access your subconscious mind in meditation, you're tapping into incredible power. But here's where heart coherence becomes crucial. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field 100 times stronger than that of your brain. When you bring your attention to your heart and generate elevated emotions like gratitude, appreciation, or love, your heart rhythm becomes more coherent. This coherence sends powerful signals throughout your body. When your heart and brain work together in coherence, something remarkable happens. You exit survival mode and enter creation mode. Your body starts releasing different chemicals. Instead of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, you begin producing serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin, the chemicals of creativity and possibility. It's in this state that the space of possibilities opens up. In this state, you're no longer trapped by memories of the past or fears of the future. You're in a place where all possibilities exist. Your body doesn't know the difference between an experience happening in the physical world and one happening in your mind. When you combine clear intention with elevated emotion in this state, you're literally programming your body for a new future. Think of it like tuning a radio. When you're stressed, living in survival mode, you're tuned into a specific frequency, the frequency of your past. But in meditation, when you shift your brainwave states and create heart coherence, you can tune into any frequency you choose. You become pure consciousness, pure possibility. This is the place where true creation happens. Instead of waiting for something external to change how you feel inside, you change how you feel inside before anything changes externally. You live in the end result. Your body is literally experiencing the future you're creating. Most people try to create from the beta state of the analytical thinking mind. But true creation happens when you go beyond thought and enter the state of being. When you're in the theta state with coherent heart energy, feeling the emotion of your future as if it's already happening, you're no longer separate from what you want to create. You become it. The space between your thoughts, that silent place you reach in deep meditation, is where the quantum field exists. It's where you connect to universal consciousness. In that space, you're no longer bound by time or space. You're pure potential, pure creative force. This is why consistency in meditation is so crucial. Each time you enter this state, you're building new neural networks. You're teaching your emotional body what it feels like to live your future, literally installing new neurological hardware to prepare for your future. The sequence that creates extraordinary results begins with clear intention. Your intention must be so specific that your brain and body know exactly what to look for in the quantum field. When you're vague or indecisive, you send mixed signals. Intention isn't just a thought. It's a decision with such clarity that it leaves no room for doubt. It's like placing an order in the cosmic kitchen. You wouldn't tell the chef, "Make something good." You'd be specific about what you want. But here's where most people stop. They set an intention and then wait. And that's not enough. The quantum field doesn't just respond to your thoughts, it responds to your energy. This is where elevated emotion comes into play. You must feel the emotion of your future now. If you're creating abundance, you need to feel abundant before the money shows up. If you're creating health, you need to feel vitality while you're still healing. Now let's talk about present moment awareness. This is crucial. Most people try to manifest their future while constantly checking to see if it's working, if it's happening fast enough. This is living in scarcity. It's like telling the quantum field, "I don't have what I want." present moment awareness means being so immersed in the emotion of your future that you're no longer waiting for something to happen. You're feeling as if it's already happening now. This brings us to the most important part, surrendering to the field. This is where most people struggle. They try to control how their manifestation will happen, clinging to a specific person, moment, or way. But the quantum field is infinitely smarter than your logical mind. When you surrender, when you let go of the how, you open yourself to possibilities beyond your imagination. Think about it. All possible versions of you already exist in the quantum field. The version that's already healthy, already abundant, already living the life of your dreams is out there. When you surrender, you allow that version of you to manifest in your current reality. You're not creating something new. You're tuning into what already exists. The formula works like this. You set your intention with absolute clarity. Generate the emotion of already having received what you want. Remain present with that emotion without constantly checking for results and hand the outcome over to the field. Then you repeat this process every day until it becomes your new normal. This is why people who understand this formula seem to create their reality with ease. They're not pushing or forcing. They're not living in worry or doubt. They've mastered the art of combining clear intention with elevated emotion. They've learned to stay present with their vision while handing the details over to a higher intelligence. Their job isn't to make things happen. It's to maintain the frequency of their future so consistently that they become an energetic match for what they want to create. The quantum field will take care of the details if you stay faithful to this formula. Now let's talk about what happens when you start to change your body, which has become addicted to the emotions of the past. It will resist. It has to resist. It's been programmed for chemical stability. This resistance isn't your enemy. It's a sign that you're truly changing. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, your body goes into maximum alert mode. It releases stress chemicals, your heart rate increases, your mind floods with doubts. This isn't weakness. It's the chemical response of your body to the unknown. Most people interpret these signals as warnings to stop, but in reality, these signals confirm that you're breaking the habit of being yourself. Survival emotions like fear, anxiety, worry, and stress are like guards of your comfort zone. They've kept you safe, alive in familiar territory. But here's what most people don't understand. These emotions are tied to your past. They create the same neural patterns, the same genetic expression, and the same life experiences over and over again. The mind-body connection works both ways. When you feel anxious, your body contracts. When you feel stressed, your muscles tense up. But here's the breakthrough. When you consciously relax your body and maintain coherent breathing despite discomfort, you're teaching your body a new emotional response. Literally, you're reprogramming your nervous system. Your energy centers, from the basic ones to the highest, store different emotional patterns. When you're stuck in survival emotions, your lower centers dominate. They're all about security, control, and survival. But as you learn to move energy upward, something remarkable happens. You shift from survival to creation. When you're meditating and feel this resistance, this discomfort, it's your body trying to pull you back to chemical homeostasis. The key is to stay present with the resistance without trying to fight it. Feel it, acknowledge it, but keep breathing. Keep focusing on your new state of being. Eventually, your body will surrender to the direction of your mind. This is how you break resistance, not through force, but through conscious and persistent redirection. Consistency is everything. When you practice daily, when you return to your meditation, regardless of external circumstances, you're teaching your body to be greater than the environment. That's when the signs of transformation begin to appear. You'll start noticing synchronicities. Things will start aligning. Opportunities will arise seemingly out of nowhere. But these aren't coincidences. They're evidence that you're changing your energy field. Your new neural networks are creating new recognition patterns in your brain. You're literally becoming someone new, capable of seeing opportunities that your old self would have ignored. The reticular activating system in your brain is now programmed to notice what matches your new frequency. Observe these signs. You'll start feeling different even before your outer world changes. Your emotional responses to old triggers will shift. You'll naturally find yourself making different choices. Your energy levels will change. Your sleep patterns might alter. All of these are signs that your nervous system is reorganizing to support your new state of being. The key is to keep going, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Remember, you're not just changing a habit, you're rebuilding the architecture of your brain, creating new synaptic connections, new neural networks, new patterns of being. This takes energy, time, and persistence. Most transformations follow a quantum pattern. Nothing seems to change, nothing seems to change, nothing seems to change, and then suddenly everything changes. It's like heating water. It stays at the same temperature degree after degree until suddenly it turns into steam. Your transformation follows the same pattern. Your job is to maintain your practice regardless of external feedback. Keep generating those elevated emotions. Keep feeling your future now. Keep practicing presence in your meditation. The quantum field is responding to your signal, even when you can't see it yet. Each meditation is building momentum for your breakthrough. Remember, you're not just trying to achieve something, you're becoming someone new. This new you has different neural pathways, a different genetic expression, and different energy patterns. When you persist despite doubts, temporary discomfort, and the absence of immediate results, you're literally forcing your body to evolve beyond its current limitations. When you reach this level of understanding, you begin to comprehend something extraordinary about reality. Time isn't linear, it's all happening at once. The future you're creating already exists in the quantum field. You're not making it happen, you're synchronizing your energy with it until it becomes your present moment experience. When you truly understand this, you reach your highest alignment. This intelligence of the field goes far beyond what your analytical mind can comprehend. Think about it. Your heart is beating, your cells are dividing, your immune system is protecting you, all without your conscious direction. The same intelligence that keeps the planets in orbit transforms seeds into trees and orchestrates the entire universe is available to you when you learn to tune into it in your deepest meditative states. When you go beyond your identity, beyond your thoughts about your life, you access universal consciousness. This is the place where all possibilities exist simultaneously. Your personal consciousness merges with this greater field of consciousness. You're no longer limited by your individual restrictions. You become pure potential. This is where energetic healing becomes possible. When you understand that everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies, you realize that health isn't about fixing something broken. It's about changing the frequency of your cells. Disease cannot exist in a body that's vibrating at its optimal frequency. This isn't metaphysical thinking. It's applied quantum physics. Your thoughts aren't confined to your mind. They generate an electromagnetic field that extends far beyond your physical body. When you maintain coherent thoughts and emotions, this field becomes more organized, more powerful. Literally, you begin to affect the energy fields around you. This is why group meditation can be so powerful. You're combining these coherent fields. When you start identifying with your thoughts and with the field we call your inner light, you reach the highest understanding. You're not separate from the field, you are the field, becoming aware of itself through your consciousness. When you truly grasp this, healing becomes natural, creation becomes natural, transformation becomes natural. You're not trying to influence something outside of you. You're consciously directing the same intelligence that's already governing your entire body. Now that you understand how your thoughts, emotions, and intentions shape your reality, the real question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Remember, transformation begins in the present moment when you decide to break the cycle and create something new. It's not just about learning something inspiring, but about putting it into practice every day with consistency and intention. You have the power to reprogram your mind, change your patterns, and live the life you've always imagined. Change doesn't happen magically, but it starts with small daily steps that align you with your desired future. So, close this video with a commitment to yourself, the commitment to become the best version of who you can be. Don't wait for the perfect moment or external signs. Start now. Your transformation is already happening. If this content resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on how you plan to use this knowledge in your life. Together, we can inspire others to also break their cycles and change everything. Thank you for watching, and until the next video.